He's tied the record.
The
8
best.
major championships. Here he is against fellow
fellow
legend Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Time? It's all right. Go ahead and walk next time.
Pete's first shot. High cross strike.
You can't let the little things distract you.
How
I
about
started that way before after.
the rivalry and the great interview you had with Pete and taking out Walter's knees? I love it.
Well, he's beaten him the last 5 times on television, the last 8 out of 10. So Walter Ray really has PDW's number.
Remember, because Doug Kent won 2 majors this year. Walter Ray, there's the 5. It wiggles and stands for him.
Oh.
Walter Ray got in because he was second behind Norm Duke in the fan vote. Walter Rich's field. Pete's having fun this one. The 4 major winners, the points leader, and the online vote.
Well, he's blowing on his thumb.
Did you just go down and wait real quick or what?
Because when a professional leaves a 5-pin in the pocket, that's a sign of a very weak hitting bowling ball. So Petey's blowing on his thumb, basically sending a message to Walter Ray, hey, you're supposed to let go of it with your thumb.
So they're having some fun. Yeah, you rarely see a 5-pin leave Walter Ray's pump as he takes care of that spare. Leading us to the Ace Hardware matchup. Walter Ray said to us yesterday, Randy, he had a very good year. He wanted to make 5 shows and win 1, and that one was certainly big as he took the Japan Cup and set the all-time tour titles record at 42.
Well, the all-time tour titleist guy right there, Walter Ray Williams Jr. Pete Weber, in my opinion, the best physically to ever throw a bowling ball. These two are the greatest the game has ever seen. Now let's throw Earl Anthony into that mix, Marshall Holman, Mark Roth. These two, God, I'd have to give them first and second.
Tight in the second.
60 feet to success for Walter Ray. That's the shot he wanted on that lane. As he keeps things interesting.
No, it's...
Well, he likes this left lane better because there's a little bit more friction for him to get his ball to do that. The right lane looks like it's a little bit tighter down the lane, and his ball doesn't look like it's hitting very strong on that right line.
Of the 6 pours, Randy, in the Motel 6 roll the riches. Walter Ray third best. In terms of average, that shot comes in high, leaves a 4-pin. For Pete, the leader was the now eliminated Wes Malott, 236.58 on the Cheetah this season. Norm Duke second, and Walter Ray third. Pete was 219.72 on the Cheetah. That's last among the bowlers here, and he misses a 4-pin. Oh my goodness.
Well, you could watch Pete on TV for the next 5 or 10 years and you won't see this ever happen again. Him missing a 4-pin by that much.
So Wes Malott misses a 10-pin, and now Pete a 4. 2 single-pin conversions failed here.
And in a 6-frame match, Pete is now at a point where he cannot miss in order to take Walter Ray down.
And there's a 10-pin for Pete. I told you about the dominance
Used all of them up in practice.
Walter's had over him. That includes the Japan Cup final, where Walter set the record this year in Tokyo. World Championship final last year, won by Walter Ray. He has certainly had Pete's number on TV. And it appears he'll have his number here at the Motel 6 roll the riches as Pete sarcastically celebrates the spare and picks up the 10-pin. But he's in a heap of trouble. It's only a 6-frame match. And Walter Ray, the king of all time, with 42 titles as a lead. It's the Motel 6 roll the riches from Columbus. Hall of Famer Walter Ray Williams Jr. has a 12-pin lead on Pete Weber. We're midway through the 6-frame match, Motel 6 roll the riches. Kelly Kulick, for this year, did not make the cut. She'll go back to tour trials, she tells us, and try to make it to the exec field again as she did last year. Back to our match here in Walter Ray. Only 6 frames, Motel 6. Room for error as Pete had. Walter Ray tries to take advantage. 7-10.
That's just unreal. 7-10.
That right lane is the bugaboo for the players. The pocket 7-10s on that lane, and Walter Ray has let Pete Weber right back in the match, and he hasn't thrown a bad shot yet.
We saw a few of those 7-10s in the challenge round, and they're still hanging around here. Well, Walter Ray's made the big 4. made the 7-10 on TV, and he will not make this one. Jess Sterup, the last Tucson, Arizona, in 1991.
I still remember when Mark Roth made his, like it was yesterday.
Pins are
Only it
straight,
wasn't.
A long time ago. All square here, Randy. A brand new match now.
Absolutely. It's like you're starting over with only 3 frames. Pete Weber's got life. Maybe Petey's starting to finally feel like he can maybe take this guy down for a change. His TV record against the greatest ever has been pretty dismal.
Walter spun. Down goes the 5. Down go all 10.
Yeah.
And he's got a
Barely
strike
got the 5 out
in
again,
his
huh?
4th frame.
At least I got the 7-10 out that time.
That's not the lane. It's been the problem, though, for these 2 bowlers so far. Pete had a 4-pin, missed it for his open in the 2nd frame. Only playing 6 frames here. Looks on a spare. And that's a strike. He needed it.
We're still tied.
Can I get a re-rack? Do I do it
Pete
up here?
will call for a roll, re-rack
back
here.
there.
We will have a roll-off, Randy, if it's tied. These 2 bowlers have incredible accomplishments. There's Pete tied with Mark Roth now for 3rd. Walter Ray surpassed Earl Anthony with his 1 and only title. That came at the Japan Cup. Randy, you were there for the history in Tokyo. What was that like?
It was incredible, especially when Walter Ray got up and had a chance to shoot 300 when it was difficult just to bowl a 200 game, and he left that solid 7-pin. We all fell out of our chairs.
Dang it.
10-pin.
7-10.
That could bode well for the Walter A. Williams Jr. camp as Pete Weber is unable to strike in the 5th frame. Walter A. can now get up and strike in the 5th and 6th and shut out Pete Weber.
Takes care there of the 10-pin. Pete, in hopes of his first ever Player of the Year award, he's got a shot.
I thought that was a little better than that.
2 titles this year, Buffalo and the U.S. Open. 8 major. 3rd on the points list. Very good season for Pete. Excellent year for Walter Ray, too. 5 shows. 1 big time. 5th frame.
Well, he found it there on the right lane finally, and now he's got Pete right where he wants him, where he can get up in the 10th frame, the 6th frame and close this out.
Second of this ball, Delay moves on.
Turkey. Get some help. Across the deck. Down goes number 10.
That was magnificent to get the 10-pin out like that on a messenger for a guy that doesn't throw the big high rev ball. Watch this now.
Yeah, he gets a messenger.
Head pin to the sidewall, comes across, crushes a 10.
There it is. Just never beat Walter Ray Williams in my life, Weber.
Pete has a new nickname, apparently, and Walter Ray loves that.
Walter Ray just needs to keep it on the lane, and he's going to move on. And that's good enough.
Let's see,
Well, knock off Pete.
You got to go on to win.
Again.
I tried last week.
Listen, if I say 10th frame one more time, I want you to just take your pen and stab me in the hand. 6th frame. 6th frame, Randy.
I did write it down for you earlier. So Walter Ray has moved on.
There you go.
And the 2 titans of the sport, a pair of Hall of Famers. Only one can move on.
If I bowl him again this year, it'll be way too soon.
Well, it can't be this season, Pete. It's all over. But next year, they'll return to the lanes in the 07-08 season. And
Now anything's going to go
we'll
down.
see some more legendary head-to-head
ball down there
matchups
and
between
strike.
these 2 legends of the game. Great season wraps up for Pete. 4 TV shows, tied for second, 7 top 8 finishes. And they match play 15 of 19 weeks. He thinks Doug Kent will win Player of the Year. 2 majors are too much to overlook, and Norm Duke. Wow. Pete has some fun here in the end of this one.
Oh. It sure was an epic match between those two great sports.
Doug will win.
What
In
direction
this match,
subscribe?
Walter A. Williams